What's going on? Let's see. Is this up? Is it live? Are we rock and rolling? I think so. Um, so I've hijacked the DigiMarCon setup. No, I'm kidding. I'm Jordan Shelton. Spoke here a little earlier on social media, and I'm sitting here with Constantine.
Hi, that's me.
So
Or not me, but that's
yeah, we know each other.
Yeah.
So Constantine, he helps here with the AV stuff. He's been all over the world, seen speakers all over. You're getting into it. This is the second year, I guess. So you've done how many of these conferences?
Dang, that's a great question. Probably close to 40 now.
40
That's actually
conferences.
pretty wild.
That's
Pretty
wild. That's wild. So if we look at 40 conferences, what topics, I guess, do you see like showing up kind of like at conference to conference, maybe all over the world?
I hate to say it, but AI has been one of the most common topics, but then it's like half split between people saying AI is going to take over your jobs versus AI is like just a tool. You know what I mean? Like some speakers are on stage and they're like, you can tell they're obsessive about AI, while other speakers are like, close your doors a little bit, like pump the brakes, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think that my 2 cents on it is I think it probably falls somewhere in between.
Yeah.
I think, but that's not a fun take to be like, it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's all doom and gloom or all great.
Yeah.
But AI makes sense to me. I mean, there was a really interesting AI conversation yesterday. I think I was talking about the tools. Claude, I didn't know about Claude, GPT-3 or something.
Is that the newest one?
A new text one,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't know about
The
that.
Sora AI looks very, very cool. Excited to see that.
What other ones though? What other topics? AI is a huge topic in this.
I feel like SEO has been pretty
I was gonna
popular.
say SEO has been really popular.
Yeah.
It's kind of changing. There's a lot of talks about cookies. I think that kind of correlates with SEO.
Yeah. Just a lot of like thoughts on what's Google doing within the search results. How are they going to do zero-click content? People come forward. So I found that really interesting. I mean, there's a talk going on right now on technical SEO, which is things that worked 10 years ago aren't working today, which is wild, you know? I guess out of this too, you've been to a lot of these. You know what's funny is, I'll just say this. This is a tech conference, marketing conference. Nothing's going to replace face-to-face meeting people.
No, honestly, and I was about to say like the most memorable presentations. Like last year, there was this lady in Las Vegas. I don't know if you remember her, but she didn't have slides, slides for the visuals. And I'm like, oh, you don't have slides? She's like, no, I don't. And she said it so confident, and I just knew she was going to have a really good.
This person's going to rock.
Yeah, and it was all about like the psychology and marketing, and like it was very personal take, and it reminds me of just having face-to-face interactions. Like it's only so much you could read or see, or like understand the tone of in a text or like online. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying?
Even yesterday there was a panel, 3 business owners, and I asked, it was all talking about AI and automations and tools, and I said, well, what happens, or how do you deal with impatience from clients sometimes? They're like, we want it yesterday, we want stuff. And they're like, oh, the best way is to pick up the phone and call them and just talk them through it and have a personal relationship. And it's like, it's like for as many tools there are out there, we have to be able to still put a human touch and go above and beyond. They're tools, they're not replacements. They're not,
exactly. That's why it's like AI is not gonna you're not gonna fall so behind if you're not just on board just yet. Yeah, exactly. So.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, Constantine, thanks for coming on. This has been a little blurb. We might check back in. If you are looking from anywhere in the world, please comment below. We'll go check all these later. I want to know where you are all at. And I'm Jordan Shelton. I'll catch you on here later.